You know, I'm not really seeing much of a difference. The lighting is just a little shot in your
It's a
room.
little, as Tim would say, clipped. S-
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
okay, so how was your week, Nigel?
Uh, my week was what did I do? Oh yeah, man, my week was cool. You know what I'm saying? On on Monday, I you know what I'm saying, my brother over here, he lent me a hand, did me a favor, and took me and the homie to a Clippers game, Clippers Trailblazers. And if you guys watch this pod, y'all know I'm a Trailblazer fan. So, you know, I had to go down to LA, went down to LA to go support. And my friend is actually a Clipper fan too. So it's just like that, you know. So we went to go see we went to go see the Trailblazers hoop. I went to go see Dame do his thing. So I go to the game, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, it's gravy. I get my seats. The seats are great. You know, I can really see these dudes. And yeah, man, the game starts off. It's a good game. It's a back and forth. I think the quarter ends like it's a 1 point quarter, maybe, or the Trailblazers are losing by four. And that was cool. And then second quarter hit, and yeah, that's when shit just got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers just started just slicing and dicing, tearing up the Portland Trailblazers defense. Uh, Particular player Luke Kennard was just shooting three after three after three and splash, splash, splash. And then I was looking out to Damian Lillard like, yo, okay, wait, he's about to cook though, you know, but
Dame time.
unfortunately there was
Mm-hmm.
no Dame time.
Mm-hmm.
Dame shot
Mm-hmm.
eight threes. Well, yeah, he shot eight threes, eight total threes, and they were all bricks. None of them went in. Uh, a lot. He did his signature moves too. What he does, the step back, the side step threes, the off the screen, but nothing was falling. It just wasn't his night. But I just want to end this. Well, I also want to say the Trailblazers did get blown out. They got blown out. They got blown out by like, yeah, about 30,
Mm-hmm.
and that was rough.
Just
Uh,
did you sit through the entire game, or were you one of the people that left as it was finishing?
I sat through the entire game, and yeah, it was rough, man. Because I had to watch garbage time. You know what I'm saying, with the rookie when they put in the rookies and stuff like that. It's interesting to see who may crack the rotation. But yeah, yeah, man. Trailblazers lost by 30, but it's the beginning of the season, so it's okay. I'm not even worried about that. But it was cool though, because like there was Trailblazer fans right in front of me. It was just like literally like a little row of Trailblazer fans, and it was cool to see that. And I was like, hey, that's tight. But then, yeah, by the end of the game, they were just sick. We were all just kind of just sick,
Mm-hmm.
head just
Mm-hmm.
kind of down. Just yeah, it was bad. It was a bad scene, man. When you see like just the fan base just like look at their team get crushed, it's horrible. Especially in real time, like in like real time in the stadium or in the arena, really.
How
It's
did
just
the
yeah.
how did the players react? How close were you to the bench?
I wasn't that close to the bench to say like I was like maybe like maybe 50 yards from the bench, maybe 60. So yeah, I was pretty
Mm.
far from the bench, but You can see the bench clearly. I was on the Portland side though. I could see the Portland bench,
A lot of
and
hung
then
heads,
no,
long faces. Ah, it's just
no,
game 3 of 82, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a long season. Like, cause you really gotta think. It's just like, yeah, man, you gonna go through a game where you lose by 30, and your star player doesn't isn't a star player that night, and y'all gotta figure it out. See, the thing is though, see that's the trouble, man. That's the trouble. So
Trouble.
Dame has an off night, and we just gonna just lose by 30. The fuck? Like, nah, it's not, and it's not. It's really not on just Dame, man. It's a team sport, so the team was sloppy. It was a lot of turnovers, just defensive mistakes, just leaving guys open where they should have just switched on that man, or they just weren't quick enough, or they just weren't, I don't know, talking, conversating, whatever the case was. It was definitely a team, like a team loss. They just all did. It wasn't just like, oh, like, I lost this the game. Like you could say that when it's a closer game. You could probably say that, but no, this game it was definitely just the team just got just crumbled and destroyed. But to put some context to it, though, the Clippers they were 0-2, so they needed a dub at home. So they just probably had the extra fuel to just like, damn, we gotta get this win. So yeah, it's just unfortunate I went to that game and
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
but it was still fun, It's still fun to see real NBA play, like see these guys in like they're just real people, like they're just people, but they play basketball and they're like crazy athletic human beings that could jump very high because those courts, yeah, they're just very high. It's just wild how one human being can jump on another human being and dunk on them. Like when you see that in person, it's it's
Espe-
uh it's a wild shit.
Especially
Aria,
like a shorter guy.
yes, like Dame trying to dunk on a 7 footer is just nuts because he is 6'2". So it's like the fact that he even got up there and to make the attempt was just crazy. But we were down 25 at that point. So the reason I think the only reason he did that is because he thought he could take it out. But yeah, yeah, man.
But bless you. Black Tart, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the Rambling Rowgh Show. So kind of the whole stadium effect has kind of worn off. Do you think? Like, oh, I'm here. Like, yeah, you were just talking about like, yeah, we got to pay and see these, these dudes and whatnot. But, um, what was that like? I guess he kind of just answered that, kind of.
Yeah, man. Now, well, nah, I think I'll always be ecstatic to see that because like there's just different players and just different because like what I'm saying. Because when you go to the game and you see a game live, it's just different because you're really seeing like these. They're actually really. It's a lot of contact in basketball. Like you really like. I guess you see it on TV, but then when you see it, you're like, he didn't really get touched. But no, no, bro. They actually collided. But you can really see these human beings like I don't know. It's just wild. Like it's like when something happened during the game, like a foul, people were like, "Oh, whoa!" Like they would react. Like you would literally react because you just seeing like these bodies just hit the ground, like these big dudes. It's crazy. Like it's yeah,
Yeah,
and the
you can
seats
see
we saw were
how
pretty good. So
if you get some drinks in you, you'll have like a big reaction to like a foul. Like, what the fuck? What?
oh
Like,
yeah, there was a lot of the like yeah, people were saying a lot. There was a lot of crowd. Like a lot of people just saying shit, just
mm.
like you know, yeah, because it was bad because the Trailblazers couldn't hit anything. So then I there was a lot of chirping about that. Like, oh yeah,
Chirping.
yeah, it's just a lot. But it was I think it was Trailblazer fans. They were just mad they just sounded mad. They were just like, "Ah, Chauncey, run a play," or some shit like just some shit like that.
Yeah, they'll just like, uh. I can't even do the voice because my voice is like so out. But like, ah, oh, Chauncey, run a play, like just like a scream
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, man.
That's that stadium shit. There's just things like there's certain phrases and mannerisms that are only allowed in a stadium that are kind of interesting. So,
Yeah,
yeah. Hey, are the Clippers gonna play? Are they gonna play over there again
yeah,
with the
they're gonna do it
Blazers?
again.
Oh, really? When?
Yeah, they're gonna play soon because they kind of get all the Clipper Portland in LA games. They this season it's all early in the season, so I think they play again soon. When, but I think in the next week.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
So,
pretty quick.
okay, well that's pretty quick. But the tickets were kind of cheap. Would you want to go again?
Yeah, I'll go again.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would like to. I think I need to get some Trailblazer gear so I could go to the game, or just it could be just as simple as a hat. Just have my Trailblazer hat on, just have the hat, and then go to the game, man. Because it's just like you know, I just felt weird, like not having any like any like this team paraphernalia. It was just weird.
No, I feel you though.
Um,
I feel you. I mean, yeah. I mean, you want to belong with that team, especially because it's an away game.
right. Right, because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a Clipper fan. Because but it's weird. Because like you just be sitting next to somebody and they may be a Clipper fan, and then it's just like you're just a Trailblazer fan. Like
Yeah, but
I don't
while
know.
that's weird, you know what's weirder? It's when like yeah, one time our little brother was inside of Little League or he was in basketball for like kids. And then, he was I don't know what the fuck position he played, but he played whatever position cuz I don't really know much about basketball. And he did his thing, he was passing. He wasn't taking too many shots, but he was passing, running down up and down the court. But I will say this though, the kid, he was performing. But anyway, I was just cheering him on. That's it. All I was doing was just simply cheering him on. My younger brother, who's 10 years old. Well, who was about 10 years old at the time. And yeah, long story short, 10 or 11 years old. But long story short, yeah, I guess the family of like the main kid on the other team who was making shots, and this kid was just pretty much just they were just I mean our brother's team was not winning. They were just they were trailing. I can't remember by how much, but it was pretty bad. But they're just having fun. But yeah, the main kid's family of the other team, they're there, and they start getting a little like, what's he cheering for? What's he cheering for? It's just some basketball cap. And I was just like, okay, like I don't know. They just started grumbling. So
What?
yeah, they just started grumbling, and like, but like I heard the dude right next to me say, "Ah man," like, cause like I cheered for our younger brother when like he made like a defensive move. And it really was it was like, okay, they're trying to make a pass and then he tried to go for a steal, didn't quite get the steal, and then he tried though, he extended himself. I was like, yo, go man, yeah, do your thing, whatever. And then the dude next to me was like, yeah, it's just some basketball cap. So I took that to me like, okay,
What?
like yeah, I'm just cheering for the kid. I don't really give a fuck about the game. But yeah, they all just started grumbling. It felt like, and yeah, kind of just staring and shit as I cheered. So I say all that to say,
So
yeah, that's
weird.
weird. That's weird at a Trailblazers Lakers game, but It's definitely weirder when you feel like
Clippers.
your whole, huh?
Clippers.
Trailblazers Clippers game. Excuse me. I don't know what team I just said.
Lakers.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Trailblazers Clippers game. But the Pop Warner or whatever the division is that he was in, and then you got a whole family, and maybe you even have a family that matches that family, but none of my family grumbled back. We just kind of are not like that. So yeah, they all just kind of just didn't really do anything. Kind of just looked at me, silently kind of emotioned and emotioned to just stop. Like, kind of just read the room. You had to just read the room in that moment and just kind of just stop cheering, which was silly,
Yeah, no.
but
Keep cheering. You know what I'm saying? He does something good on the court, you gotta
you gotta just
yeah.
do that, man. I don't know. That's yeah. It doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter, especially if you're all there. But I digress. You know, when I have a kid, and I don't think about this that much, but when I have a kid, I would like to say that, yeah, me and his mom, we'll be there cheering, supporting. Yeah. Even if you don't even do some crazy shit. Right? And just give him that good, like, before he makes a play, like, you got it, son.
Yeah, you
I
got
don't
it, you
know.
got it. You got it. You gotta give him that little, you know what I'm saying, push of confidence. Just that little.
You could even be cool.
Especially that
Hmm?
especially from a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For your parent, it just hits home because it's like, oh shit. Like I got pops or mom really just giving me that support. That yeah, man. Like it's just a game, but you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? We're here.
And you could even be cool about it, like fold the arms, and then, you know, as the son's like running by on the fast break, you know, he's gonna look over, and then he just, you know, he takes that. It's almost, you know, he takes that, puts that in his heart. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get open. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the other thing I was doing. Like, see, I kind of was maybe being loud. Not even kind of was maybe. I was being loud. I was being loud as hell. I was like, yeah, nigga, get open. Get open. I was like, yeah. All right, Jay. Yeah. Like, I was getting a little animated. You know what I'm saying? I was getting animated, and they was losing. So it just kind of makes it look like, all right. But it's I don't know. It
Hell
shouldn't even be
no.
like, all right. Like, nigga, it's,
Hell
bro.
no. Do
Like, I
you,
don't know.
man? They just play hate. They
Yeah, it's
play
just,
hating on your excitement for our little like come on nah. They play hating on that. Don't pay that no mind. Especially when you had a game for somebody else. The hell? Yeah, you can't.
especially, yeah.
Man, I don't give a damn that you putting you grumbling while I'm supporting somebody I'm here for. That's the whole point.
Well, some people are
But
just low class, you know. Some people don't have, they just don't got that, like, you know what I'm saying, just constraint. They'll just take it there for the pettiest of reasons. In fact, uh, you know, I'll just say it. In quote unquote our community here as black men, you could often see, like, being the most petty person is not even black men necessarily, but black people. And it's really honestly, I would say black girls, but like just the pettiness, man. Like, not really black girls in general, like every black woman is petty. No, I'm just saying in pop culture that we respect, hip hop, whatever, being the most petty person is like very much smiled upon. It's very much like, yeah, that's cool. And I mean, Pooh Shiesty. So, and that dude is really our age. It's, you know, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. Which, speaking of Pooh Shiesty, you know, he's yeah, changed his plea from innocent to the charges of shooting a man in the buttocks to guilty. He's looking to salvage any amount of time that he can Just basically say, yeah, I did it. Just take me for this. I'll admit to it, and I'll cooperate here, and we'll just yeah, help this process go faster. So hope that man has a speedy get out. But especially because he's, again, our age.
Yeah.
But yeah. That petty shit is just